Hey y'all, Claralot Angels podcast here. I'm Clara.
I'm Angeline.
I'm Lottie.
Today we're here with a big family beach house. Now, this is
my build.
Your build.
Yeah.
Oh, right, girl. Now, what do we have going on here?
We have a family that has so many kids.
In Sulani.
Yeah.
Look, I see the horizon. It is so gorgeous.
Oh. Now, when I was building this, I thought, let's make a place for people to hang out and play.
Right. Like, you want that to be, a party. Especially when you have a bonfire like that.
If you have the budget and you can give your kids a good place to hang out and
Outdoors.
yourself a good place to hang out.
It's true. Outdoors is so important.
Exactly. If you've taken the time to stack the wood like that, you better be having a party.
You know what I mean?
So true. Like, that is artistic.
It really is.
It's artistic and it's elaborate.
Do you think that has a purpose? Like, it burns longer, or I never have to restack wood?
When I throw wood onto a fire and the ends of the wood fall outside of the fire pit,
Right.
I don't like that because little kids can get hurt.
Can we talk about something too here?
Yeah.
First of all, this is gorgeous. But second of all, Angeline was working in her yard and she was getting her fire pit all ready. It's the one, she has this fire pit, just several fire pits in her yard, y'all.
I do.
But she has this one that has stone benches and it's by a pond.
And I kind of let it go pretty much maybe 3 months.
Right, you had to. You had things going on.
I did. I had other gardens that needed tending.
She's tending the garden. I'm at my house, making a cherry cobbler that day. I have Lottie coming over because I need more cherries.
Picture this. It's overgrown. It's so overgrown that some of the weeds are hitting up to my neck. And I'm a tall girl.
Right.
But they grew tall. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get these down with, a sickle or whatever.
Right.
And I'm hitting them down. I'm adding them to the fire. And then I see this area where I've put all of the weeds that I have taken all spring long because there was some sort of burning ban. Okay?
Yeah, there was for a month.
So I'm like, I can finally burn them. I'm going to get my rake out and I'm going to rake them up and I'm going to burn them in the fire and then I'm going to put the ashes in my gardens.
A very sound plan.
Okay. So I'm raking and all of a sudden I feel ping, ping, ping like I'm being shot with a BB gun, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
My leg is lighting up. Okay.
Okay.
It hurt so bad. I was like, what is that? I'm not even hitting against a pricker. There's nothing here. And all of a sudden, I see this black cloud rise out of the ground.
Girl.
Oh, no. So, all these bees came swarming at me. And I was like, ah! And I ran. I ran so hard and so fast. I ran right to Lottie's kitchen. And I was like, help me.
I know.
Oh my gosh. I hear you screaming for help and I see you out the window, first of all. And you have your clothes pinched in your hand, away from your body. And I'm like, what is she? Does she have an animal out there? I couldn't quite see what was happening.
Oh.
I thought maybe there was a baby animal out there left alone because that happens sometimes in the area.
It does.
And then I hear her saying, help, help. And I'm like, what? And she says, there's bees. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Claire, there's bees.
I was in Lottie's kitchen. I'm at the counter. My hands are covered in cherries. So it's stained for days. All at my fingers, my palms. I'm pitting those cherries. That's why I came to Lottie's kitchen. Anyhow, I hear the help me, help me, help me. And I hear Lottie go, were you attacked by bees? And then I said, I'll get the Benadryl. You get the ice. Lottie is getting us. I'm running all over Lottie's house, getting the Benadryl. We get to the porch, and there's still bees on Angeline.
Yes, and I'm terrified of bees. I would never do anything to harm them.
No. And also, these are wasps,
Yeah,
by
they're
the way.
wasps.
Yellow jackets.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
we didn't know that at the time.
No.
But they were still in Angeline, and I'm getting us at this point.
They're stinging me
Right.
up a storm.
But I'm like, why isn't she inside yet?
I was
thought
afraid to
you were
touch him.
passed out.
Can I tell you, I was afraid to touch him because I was afraid I'd hurt him.
Right. Well, I know, but at that point,
As they're stinging me.
Exactly.
Angeline, priorities here, girl.
I know, girls. I know.
Right, because Angeline has a sensitivity to bees, too. It's not an allergy where she's, some people have it really bad. She just has a sensitivity where if she gets stung by a bee, she's going to, balloon up a bit.
Yeah.
She
Like,
had-
I got stung in my foot before, and it was like a rocking horse. It was just odd.
Right. It's like
Exactly.
swollen.
Swollen.
So that's what I was worried about. That's why I'm running around getting allergy medicine because, that can save a life.
Yeah.
So I'm running around getting that. Lottie is getting us. We have the door lock open, thinking Angeline's going to pop in and we can put the ice on her, give her the medicine.
I was afraid to come in because I was covered in bees.
She wasn't coming in. Lottie's
Wasps.
thinking she passed out. She runs to the porch. Angeline goes, "There's still bees on me." Lottie's taking the ice pack and whapping them against Angeline, getting all these bees off.
Meanwhile, she's
wasps.
the neighbors must have thought I was beating you down. You know?
She's like, help me, the whole time that Lottie's hitting the ice pack against her.
right.
Like, she was sort of in, a panic zone.
I was.
She's like, help me, the whole time that,
And I
Lottie's
mean,
helping her.
Understandably
it's
so.
Understandable. So, meanwhile...
And all this happens in a span of like 5 minutes.
Yes.
Lottie gets them off of her. She comes hobbling in, can hardly breathe. I'm worried that it set off, like her lungs, like constricting. I'm like, take these. She
I popped them in my mouth.
pops these 2 allergy pills in her mouth and then just swallows them. I'm like, take a drink. We get her into a cold shower at Lottie's house. Then we have clay that we put on all the stings.
Oh,
We
that
count them all.
is so nice.
Like a clay mask top of clay.
It was
counted
at least 30.
30. It's crazy that could all happen in the span of minutes.
Yes, but I was shaking like a leaf, and I know you were shaking like a leaf.
I felt terrible. I was like, I'm so sorry. Scary
It's not
y'all.
your fault, girl.
Oh, no.
I was so scared. I was so grateful that you were okay. Once like 20 minutes went by, we were
We
keeping
had a
an
big
eye on
day
her.
planned. We were doing all sorts of crazy chores.
We were. We had like our kitchens all dismantled. We were organizing them. We were making a cherry cobbler. We were making these scones. It was just like a big old day.
And all of those things were so delicious, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Now, when you're on the allergy medicine, everything you do seems a little bit more complex to you.
Well, Angeline's still on that medicine. She has to be on that medicine for a week because these are crazy stings, y'all.
Yeah. So
She hasn't swollen or anything, but we're keeping that swelling down.
You know, the sting happens the first day, and then after that, it's this incredible itch and like a hard, packed feeling on
And
your
also
skin.
like a heat to it.
Such
Yeah.
a heat. Like you could melt butter, y'all.
Right, because you are, poisoned in a way.
It's true.
So we ought to keep an eye on that.
But the thing about yellow jackets is I'm leaving that nest because they're good for the garden. I'm just
Are
going to
they?
avoid it. I'm going to avoid that nest.
So they'll leave in the winter? 'Cause
Yeah.
they migrate, right?
They'll go down all the way to just a queen.
Oh, really?
I think I read that just the
Just a
queen
queen.
overwinters.
The queen stays?
She does.
Oh, my God.
That is such a
That's weird.
strange thing.
Isn't it? She makes a whole other colony.
Right.
I think it's so strange.
So where do they go?
I don't know. I don't think they survive. I think they reincarnate the next years.
Oh, really?
So
they stay there the winter and just die off?
I think so.
Oh, I thought they migrated.
I'm no
like bees.
expert, but you know what I mean?
I'm going to have to look into it because I want to be an expert.
Me too.
Because that was crazy.
Can you see that
Oh,
little
that
bit
is so
I stacked
cute.
up into that chair?
I love that, girl.
Well, thank you.
Imagine how cozy that is, like a hug every night.
This is a really sweet child.
The whole
lives in this
time
room.
that I'm talking about these wasps, I'm looking at all of this decor you have going on here.
Oh,
It's a very warm tone decor.
this is a very big house.
Right.
They
It's, like,
wanted
so
a lot.
nice.
This child right here loves to
Oh,
paint.
a little
They got him a little
easel.
easel.
Oh, that's so cute. Everything's so nicely toned.
Oh.
Oranges and like little pops of color.
It's a very warm colored house.
Right.
We've all been feeling the warm color lately.
Really have. Autumnal, I call it.
Autumnal.
The oranges and the reds and the wood. Deep wood.
And look at giraffes, giraffe babies, Who knows?
Oh, so cute. That's a big room for a toddler.
It is, but they'll grow into it. I mean, this family has a lot of kids, and they all have big rooms.
So true. Oh, little tiny chairs. Look, these are people that really appreciate their little children.
They really do.
Now, how many children do they have?
I believe there are 4 with a baby.
Really? What
Wow.
ages?
Cute.
I always saw little, sneak peek.
Yeah, so there's two women who are married to each other, and then
Okay.
each of them has children that they brought into the marriage.
How cute.
How
And I like this
sweet.
little patio you have going on here with the chairs right there.
Yeah, and look at that little snowman thing.
I
little
know.
sandman.
A
Yeah,
little sandman.
a sandman.
Oh my gosh, bringing you dreams.
You know, and while I was building this, I was thinking about so many different things. I was thinking about, that natural roofing.
Right, the thatch roof.
Yeah, thatch roof, knocking the rain off, and like just places for them to sit and enjoy each other's conversation. Who doesn't love a good conversation?
I love a good conversation.
So true.
I could talk all day.
Me
Who
too.
doesn't like a change of view every now and then?
You know what I mean?
know.
Really true.
When you're having those conversations.
Sometimes the sun hits the water and it hurts your eyes, so you want to be in the front so you can just look at the jungle.
So true.
You know what I mean?
When you have a sunburn, you avoid the water because that's going to reflect that
It's
sun
so true.
right on you.
So true.
And there's a part of you that knows that water is like salty
Yeah.
So
and it would
true.
hurt with a sunburn.
Very, very true.
This is
a
the
big
bathroom for the two older kids. It's not a master bathroom.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That's huge. That's
They
bigger than some.
gave them a bigger bathroom because they were
There's
saying,
two of them.
why do I need two sinks? I'll give 2 sinks to my children.
That is so cute.
They
isn't
are
it?
family oriented.
Yeah,
They
could you
are.
imagine them meeting up at night, having their kids brush their teeth in those two sinks?
That's so cute.
That's so
cute.
cute. What a good family too.
They really are.
This is the master bedroom.
Yeah, this is the master bedroom. They don't spend a lot of time in here, they said. So they were like, just, put enough room for my clothes and enough room to sleep. But I spend most of my time outside in the rest of the house.
Well, you still gave it the detail it deserved.
Well,
'Cause,
thank you.
you might not spend a lot of time here, but it is the place you have to recharge.
You know what I mean? Recharging is so important when you have kids.
So you sort of added like that Himalayan salt lamp vibe, which I love.
Oh, me
Oh.
too.
Reds, oranges, and yellows. This is the master bath.
Yeah.
So cute.
I know.
Your kids have a bigger bathroom than that.
Right? But they said,
Adorable.
we'll share the bathroom so easily. And our
Wow.
kids have to share it too. You know what I mean?
So true. And I love the color scheme you're going on here. It's like a blue and like a rose tone.
Yeah.
Sort
They
of
were
raspberry.
very big. Her favorite color was blue and her favorite color was red. So I just
Oh.
married them together.
I love that. That's what is important when you have, you're moving in together or you're living together with someone. It's really hard to get those things all mixed and mingled.
It's really hard to move into someone else's house they've already established and
That's
decorated.
so hard.
Then you just feel like a guest all the time.
Yeah, and then you're just sort of like adding touches instead of like integrating.
Yeah.
You're like, I added a flower. Like, is that really,
You know what I mean? Like,
Is it a permanent?
Exactly.
are you
that
gonna
you've
throw my
added?
toothbrush out in a couple weeks?
Are you just a
Exactly.
detail in someone's life? No, you gotta move in. You gotta have a couch piece,
That couch is so cute.
So cute. What you got going on there?
Wait till you see, because it's like right there is the little seating area, and then over here is the little area to watch TV.
I
really?
love seating areas. I
Me
can't help
too.
myself.
And I love contrasting colors. Like that red and green blue with that little pink touch. So
Oh.
cute. Then you really taught in that raspberry pink with, what do you call those? Like candle shelves.
I know. I
Candle
don't know.
bookshelves, y'all.
Can anything open on that? I imagine it can, like little cupboards.
Yeah, there are little cupboards where you can store like little knickknacks and
Because you
whatnot.
wouldn't want to have this big old space that's just for 3 candles.
No.
And this is another child's room.
Yeah, this is another child's room, a toddler.
Little
And
dinosaur lover.
yeah, he loves
Aw.
dinosaurs.
Oh, love that. I love a good burst of color like that pink around the mirror.
I think blue and, the
Raspberry
same way.
tones.
Yeah, the blue and the raspberry tones.
And like raspberries are red, but when you mush them down into a little smoothie, they get a little pink tone to them.
Yeah.
That's
I love
so
that.
true.
Blackberries, they'll start off pink and turn into dark blue.
Oh, really? That's so
Yeah.
interesting.
So if you ever eat the pink blackberries, well, they're pretty much tart, you know what I mean?
So true. I remember You brought over blackberries, and I wasn't sure I liked them at first, and I love
They
them.
have a lot of seeds in them, but they're
do.
so good.
They do.
But those seeds are pretty good.
I mean, wild berries. There's nothing like them.
Nothing like them.
You go into the forest and just pick them off the bushes.
You just feel so independent when you pick something and like you forage and you eat.
And you can eat it right off of the bush or the vine or whatever. It's
Because,
coming
you know,
off.
no one's been pumping pesticides on it.
So true.
So true, especially if it's in your backyard. It's nice and safe.
You know, it's really delicious. Wild strawberries. They're a lot smaller than non-wild strawberries.
They're
but
not as tart.
They're so good.
They're sweet,
Yeah.
which is surprising.
They always grow on, like, the edges of fields.
Oh, I love them so much. And ants love them too, y'all, so you gotta get them quick.
Yeah.
Because I had strawberries in my front garden, and the ants just, you know, had a heyday.
They did.
An ant swarm.
Is this the first? Oh, this is the second floor. I see the staircase right there.
Yeah, this is a second floor.
This is a big house.
It is. And up here is the guest bedroom.
I love that tall that's going on right there.
Isn't that cute? I hope I keep that. You never
You
know.
know, it's like a nice, intricate touch.
There's a lot of bathrooms in this house because there's a lot of kids and there's a lot,
Important.
you know, and they also have a lot of guests because they live way out in Sulani and they like to have people come and stay with them.
Well, if someone's coming over, you're gonna have to, you know, set them up. I know this, so you gotta have.
It's
a
really
guest
a
room.
privilege to have a nice guest room versus having like, oh, you can stay on my couch.
Could
or,
you imagine?
So true.
Right.
Wouldn't you give them your bed?
You
know,
would.
for
I
the
would.
night?
I would.
But I have stayed at a house where I stayed on the couch.
I will say that I wouldn't if I didn't invite them.
That's
No,
true.
it's a difference.
You're like,
It's a
all right,
difference.
I'm gonna make this not so enjoyable for you.
Right, because if you roll out the red carpet for someone who just comes up in uninvited,
They're gonna
then
come
they
all the
are
time.
coming uninvited every
Unless
night.
it's your mama. And you
That's
gotta,
true.
And you gotta do your thing and
That's
give her your bed.
different. But if it's someone you just briefly met,
I love the details you added. You know, that window treatment.
oh,
Just such like nice little details that just add to a room.
And is that a his and her dresser?
it
Really?
is for the guests.
I
Now, they're
love that.
very into their guests.
They're into their guests and into their kids. They're just very giving people.
They're hospitable.
Doris, just, you know, going around the room, y'all. Don't mind Doris if you hear her drinking.
Oh,
She's
she's
crazy
such a
puppy.
sweetheart.
Just click-clacking all over. Now, I see that this color scheme is going all every which way, and I like it.
Well, up here, it's a little bit more loose. You know, it's not just the red and the blues.
No, I see that pop of yellow. I see that like pop art painting of a bright pink. I love that.
And I've never had a table like that in my house, but isn't that the cutest idea?
The aquarium and the
Yeah.
table. I love that.
That is so cute.
Now, how do they feed them? I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
I'm sure
but
there's a place that
you
you
know.
just open up.
little karaoke space for everyone to have fun.
So this is like an entertaining area.
This is like where the kids can hang out.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute when kids do karaoke.
No.
They're like so into it.
And right there is a little place where they can all sit and see a presentation on everyone's scouting reports. I don't know.
Oh
Oh
my gosh.
no, they're all scouts.
It's detailed, y'all.
Now the little kids, I think it's called brownies or something. They're all that. And then like the older ones are in the scouts.
How cute. Now being a scout on an island has to be so fun.
Oh no.
Probably volcanoes and, you know, all that sort of thing.
That's so true.
Going up into the top of the mountain and looking over all this
And then meanwhile, you
tropical-
live on the island and you get to go on a vacation that's like right up in the grizzly forest or whatever.
Yeah,
right.
and seeing the dolphins and the frogs and the waterfall.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
It's crazy that things like that can become so normal to people that they want something different.
It's true.
Like, you know, some people are like, oh, the palm trees and like that.
Oh, I'm bored of my yard. I need to go on vacation.
Yes, or I need to see some snow because I've never seen it my whole life.
That's true. I could
That's
see
so
that.
true.
The snow is so fun.
It can be so beautiful.
Right? It really can.
And then it can be like, okay, when is spring coming?
so
so
true. Because like around where I am, you get like a 6-month winter.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time. Half a year of a
Yes.
winter. It's sort of getting smaller and smaller though. I think that's going to be a stage where it's like a 4-month winter.
And if you have nowhere to be, a winter storm can be one of the coziest things you can ever experience.
So true. I
The
love
noise of the wind howling.
And I love the aftermath where like the branches are weighted down by snow. It's sparkling. Everything looks like there's glitter on it.
Yes, or if there's a layer of ice on like all the branches outside.
So
Pretty.
I love
sparkly.
too though all of this sort of different texture you have going on in this house.
Oh, thank you.
Everything is like a pattern on a pattern on a pattern.
I mean, I just wanted to give them the best house they can have because they have such a big family, and I know how hectic that can be.
Right.
I grew up in a big family, so I think everyone needs like their own little spaces. If you can afford it, it's really going to change everything.
Well, they gave big spaces, and you filled them up with so much love and layer upon layer of detail.
Oh, and if you can't afford those big spaces, then spend more time outdoors.
So true. I love the outdoors, y'all. Now, this here is just one of a kind, Angeline.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
Thank y'all for joining us.